My name is Battleroy. I am a music producer and a songwriter, but I also sing. Well, at first, inspiration came from other artists doing it, like Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, the greatest. Just seeing them do that and seeing them have an effect on people. Like I always wanted, when I was a kid, I always wanted to write something and have everybody else know the words and sing it back to me. That's the greatest feeling in the world, like when people know the words to your music and you don't ask them to sing it, they're just singing it. That blows you away. So I mean, that inspires me. And then once I started realizing where my gift came from, I basically put it in the perspective of what God wanted me to do. And I just said, you know what, God, you will be my motivation and my inspiration to do this music, and to really spread, even if I'm doing secular music, to still spread His word and everything like that. I got saved when I was about 18 years old. I got invited actually to go to a church called Victory Baptist Church in Henrietta. My buddy Ricky Rones, who is my best friend, he invited me, and I was going through a pretty rough time with my family and stuff like that. We went from there to Open Door Baptist Church, and the cool thing is that I get a chance to expand on not only the teen ministries but also my music ministry as well. Like I don't really sing a lot in church because I sing 24/7 and writing and all this stuff. So I like to basically sit back and listen to the preacher, listen to the word. I don't make the decisions that a lot of these other producers and songwriters and maybe artists make that the world would make, I would say, like, the drinking and the smoking and the out partying and everything. And it may not put me in the company of all these rich and famous people, but, I'm very happy to where God has developed in my career. First person that I wrote and produced for that was pretty famous was this guy by the name of Frankie J. He's a big pop artist in the early 2000s, and he asked me to help him with a Spanish album called En Nuevo Dia, I think that's how you say it. And I went from there and I started doing some work with Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child. Me and her did a song on a soundtrack called Meet the Browns. And I was also in the movie too as well. The song was in the movie, and it debuted at #2 in the box office, which was awesome. I did that. Worked with Omarion, Jaheim, which I just recently got nominated for a Grammy, but we lost to John Legend. Oh well. I did a song called I Don't Care. So we played it for somebody. I get a call in 3 days. I'm bowling. I get this call, and my friend, who's Puffy's brother-in-law, calls me up. He's like, "Listen, Puffy wants to meet you. You need to get on the flight on Monday. Puffy needs to meet you." I was like, I'm in the middle of bowling, and I'm like, "Say that again." And he's like, "Puffy wants to meet you." I got in there, and all I had on me was my suitcase, and I wasn't shaved. I had sweatpants on and all this other stuff. I'm not thinking nothing of it. So you definitely need God in your life. This business is built to make you, it's built to break you. It's not built to make you rich. If you become rich, they try to break you even more if you become very rich. If you ever see it, it's a part of entertainment. They'll build you up just to break you down because it's entertainment. So if you don't have God in your life, if you don't have that foundation, that rooted foundation in your life, you'll fall for anything in this business. So you really have to you have to hold on to that because that lasts. God is sufficient enough for me.